palette knife is not the only tool that you might want to use with it. This is a great one for actually doing stamping. Here, try this. Try and stamp.
Oh, my favorite.
Try and stamp into it.
So there's a thick.
Yes, and then release.
Oh wow! And that's not sticking out too much. That's
No,
okay.
And it will dry like that. It'll be beautiful. Okay, so try and peel that tape away and see what kind of edge you get. That's right, beautiful.
Oh, that's nice.
So now you have a nice straight edge, all right? So when we want to get really nice hard edges, use the tape, and now you know how to use it, right? You put the polymer medium on the seam so there's no bleeding, and then you go over with the paint. Okay, so let's try one area with gel mixed with paint. All right, so let's use a big trowel this time, all right? There you go.
Okay.
So here's your chance to use a big trowel.
Right.
Okay, so put a little bit of paint into it. How about blue? Go for blue. Okay. So you just need a few drops, okay? Good.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. All right, don't mix it too much because you need that marbling effect.
Okay.
All right, so now let's try it on one of your areas. See, that marbling effect is really nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you get that variation of blue. And of course, the gel will dry clear. Use the flat side too of the trowel. Experiment with what that does. Look at that.
My expert was amazing. I learned a lot. I'm really appreciative. Frances was wonderful. In just a very short period of time, I learned so much about texture and about color. I really am a beginner. She did say it's okay to make a mistake, and I'm having a hard time with it because I want it to be perfect and I want it to be great, but that's not what painting's about. It was like play again, but it's almost like I've forgotten how to play because I'm a grown-up, and grown-ups do everything right, and you go to work and they tell you what to do, and you want to do it right. So it's very hard to get back into that mindset of saying, this is for me, this is fun, let go and just do whatever comes naturally. And I've lost that. Meeting Sonya tomorrow is a little nerve-wracking. I was very nervous too to meet Frances today because I have no expectation at all, but I have a feeling they have expectations. So what I'm worried about, what they think of me. When I go home tonight, I think I'm going to hide my painting because I think this is absolutely terrible. It's not really meant to be a painting. It's really an expression to learn about the textures. And I am tomorrow going to go out, buy some art supplies, and then I got to get to work.
I'll see you soon. Yes. Bye. Bye. Have a good week.
Colette is a novice painter. I think her experience really lies in the interior decorating realm. So she has a good sense of color, she has a good sense of arrangement, which are things that she can bring to painting for sure. As far as I can tell, Colette is very excited about this project and very motivated. So this week, her primary task is to go and buy all the gels and pastes and paints and so forth that she's been experimenting with here, and continue this week to work with them to see what their potential is. I talked to her about failure and how making mistakes is good, and the nice thing about working with acrylics is that it's a very forgiving medium. So if you make a mistake, you can just gesso it out and start again.
What's your highest goal? Where do you see yourself in, let's do 5 years?
I have just started a new company, which is Design Coach.
Okay.
But it's not just about interior design, but it's also, I have this vision of having it being almost like a life design and how you can improve your life in whichever aspect. So right now, because that's my specialty, is interior design, so I'm gonna start
With interior design.
something that I can handle,
Okay.
yeah, with interior design.
Okay.
And that way I can build the company with the thing that I know what I can do myself. And then as time goes on and the people I meet and the networking, then I can
Yes.
bring the right people in and continue on that way. So that's like huge for me, and I've never said it out loud because it
You
is
feel
such
it.
a big dream.
What you need to do is, you've described to me what that 5-year goal looks like. I need you to define it more.